Good morning, everyone. This is Lori coming to you live from Lori's Wellness Loft in South Jersey. And I have some huge announcements to make today. Oh, the Nutcracker's back. She's new, she's improved, she's doing yoga. Namaste. So come on in, guys. You know, usually I start my videos from the coaching room, but today I am so excited because the monks are coming, everyone. And Christy, I know you're going to be here in a bit. Hope you're feeling better. So the monks are coming from India, guys. I have actual Buddhist monks that are coming to bless the studio. So this is what they required. They wanted fruit, preferably tree fruit. Don't know why. If anybody out there understands, please help me out. They needed fresh flowers. Okay, they like sweets. God only knows, okay? I have beach sand, I'll tell you that one in a moment. But look, everything's decorated so beautifully for fall. And I want to bring you in. Hold on, let me lock out the world right now so nobody comes in and bothers me. All right, so anyway, I'm going to transition right into the old coaching room. So you normally see me just turn it on. So we're ready for a whitening service. Here's my little desk where I do my coaching from. So let's see if I can flip this and not hang up on all of you before I get into, okay. The hair. Oh, Lori. It was blustery out today, guys. All right, so good morning, everyone. Thank you for joining me. For those of you who do not know me, my name is Lori Flickinger from Lori's Wellness Loft. I am a health and life coach, and my goal is to come on daily to give you little coaching gems that you can start applying right now to live a happier, healthier life. So thank you all for jumping on. Everybody wave and tell me where you're coming in from. You heard the story about the man from California that came here to actually shake my hand because he watches my lives and he lives in California. So I realize I'm not just affecting the little area of South Jersey. People from all over the world are watching these videos and I'm so happy. So today, what am I going to talk about? I want to talk about survival / thriving. And a lot of people believe that they are here just to survive. They are here just, to get through the day and do the bare minimum that they have to in order to create a life for themselves and for their families. And I am here to tell you otherwise. We are all here to thrive. We are all here to prosper. We are all here to create and achieve unbelievable goals and expectations. We should have really big expectations out of life. So I want you all to kind of get into that mindset right now. I want you to all think about something in your past where you had a really huge goal. Probably something that you didn't believe that you were going to be able to do until after it was done. So can anyone think of something that they really wanted to achieve and they actually did? So if you do, hello Nancy, how are you? If you have a memory of having a goal that you were able to achieve, kind of type that below for me, please. I know I have a whole bunch of people watching. And I'm going to use an example in case everybody's shy. It's early in the morning. Think about when you were going to be a new parent and you were like, oh my gosh, hello, Jacqueline, how are you? How am I going to do this? No one gave me a book. There was no manual. Here comes this little person, and it is my duty now to care for this person and to love this person and to shelter this person and to teach this person. And lo and behold, right now I have a 15 and a 17-year-old, and I think to myself, wow, I did it. They made it. We did a pretty good job, okay? And I want you to think about other things that you have taken on, whether it be a new adventure, whether it be a new career, whether it be moving to a new location, and thinking about how daunting that task was in the beginning before you were able to see the finished result. But now looking back on it, you're like, oh, that wasn't so bad. And I want you to be able to take that attitude into different areas of your life, knowing that you have succeeded and you have created something really amazing in your life, and you can continue to do that moving forward. So I have these 3 steps, my 3 gems that came to me today that I want to give to you. So you might want to write these down. Number 1, I want you to take the positive path. Often as humans, you're going to hear me say this all the time, we're humans, we're not aliens. Our brains are wired to look for negativity because of our survival. I mean, we used to be cave people, right? So we used to always have to look around the corner and wait for some saber-toothed tiger to jump out and attack us. That's not the case now. We live in a relatively safe world, okay? But we have to constantly tell our minds to look for the positive, because we are wired to look for the negative for survival. Does everybody understand what I'm saying there? Give me some thumbs up if you get me, guys who are on. So we have to look at the positive, and we have to focus on our vision, not what's happened in the past. And my husband always says there's a reason why God puts eyes in the front of your head, because you're supposed to look forward, not back. But think about fear, guys. When we are feeling fearful, or we're hesitating, or we want to throw the brakes on, it is always because of a past experience, something that happened behind us, that we are now taking that experience into our present moment. That's okay. You can take that experience into your present moment, but you don't want to make it mean that just because it happened once, it's going to happen again, because Marianne, it's not necessary. It doesn't have to happen again, and we don't have to constantly recreate what happened to us in our past. In order to learn and grow, we have to learn from our past and then move forward. All right, so step number 1 is focus, take the positive path. Number 2, Marianne, you missed the first one, positive path. Number 2, look for progress no matter how small. So I tell people, especially when you're in that grind and you are pushing, trying to reach a goal and trying to do something new, whether it be a new career, a new relationship, a new body, a health goal. We're so focused on what's next, that we don't sit and celebrate and do the little happy dance and say, you know what? I did a really good job today. That was great. I want to give myself a little pat on the back and then recognize what I've done and then move forward from that. Okay? So we want to celebrate our achievements no matter how small. Numero 3. We want to realize that failure is not an option. You got to cut the cords, guys. You got to burn the bridges, and you have to divorce the idea that as soon as you hit that first stumbling block, okay, I can just fail. I'm going back to the old way. That's why we sign contracts in life. That's why when you're going to buy a new house, or when you're stepping into something big, you buy a car, you have to sign a contract that says, listen, for the next 5, 10, 15, 30 years, I'm invested in this process. I can't just wake up one day and say, not so much. Don't feel like it. Change my mind. You have to burn the bridges and realize that the only alternative is that success. Hello, how are you? So that is the thing. I was watching a video last night. There was a woman who she was trying to get into pageantry, which I'm not a pageant girl, so I don't understand it. But she was telling her story at her graduation where she was working at a Starbucks. A woman came in and saw that she was beautiful. She happened to be talented, and she started to compete in pageants, not feeling like she was ever going to do anything. And she went year after year after year. She failed 6 times, 6 years, until finally she won Miss Universe. She failed all her way to winning. And that's the thing you all have to realize. In life, it is more failure than actually reaching your goal. But I don't want you to think about it as a failure. It's trial and error. trial and error. You want to tweak, you want to learn from it, you want to change it a little bit, you want to move forward. So you want to constantly be recreating and moving in the goal of what you desire, and eventually you will achieve whatever it is that you set your mind out to. So thank you, Rick. If this was helpful, please drop me a 1 in the comments below. If I totally lost you, please drop me a 2 in the comments below. And I want to invite each and every one of you, the monks, the Buddhist monks from India will be here today at 3 o'clock, blessing the studio, blessing all of us who are present. It is a free event. I have taken care of all of that, and I want to invite each and every one of you out to partake in this as well. So if you're interested in joining me and meeting the monks and receiving the blessings, please contact me after this video. It's 609-561-LORI. Have a fabulous day, and I'll talk to you soon.